Welcome back to First News at 10. I'm John Jacklin. We have 21 girls basketball games across the state tonight, but only one ranked matchup, and that comes from teams in different divisions. Kenmare Bowbells, third in B, visiting South Prairie Max, number 1 in A. And these two schools just played each other in the state volleyball tournament. Beginning first, Riley Rutledge dishes across to Scotty Beck, who she will take the contact and has a chance for a three-point play. Beck scored the first 2 field goals of the game. Whirls up by 3. Rutledge, she'll do it herself this time, and she drains a 3 from way out with plenty of time left on the shot clock. Good start for the sophomore guard. Honkers finding offense now. McKenna Mount feeds Carson Lautenschlager in the corner. She'll get it right back off the backdoor cut. Finishes with the left hand. This was a close one throughout. South Prairie Max hangs on at home in the season opener. Other scores from around western North Dakota. Des Lacs Burlington doubles up Beulah at home. Stanley edges Killdeer by 1 point. I guess it was first one to 50 there. Nedrose gets a road win over Bishop Ryan. Velva notches a win in partial by 1 possession. Powers Lake Berks Central defeats West Hope Newburgh in a low-scoring contest. And Belfield gets the better of Beach down in the southwest. Shifting to the ice for boys hockey, Minot hosting Mandan. Magi lead 3-0 in the second. Tate Hagenow blasts a shot off Cooper Anderson's face mask. Remains 3-0. Easton Panasuk now for Minot, and Anderson keeps it out of the net with his leg pads. Magi continuing to dominate in the shots on goal category, but the home side will add to the lead in the second after all, courtesy of Mackley Morelli. Magicians coast to a 7-0 win. Elsewhere in boys hockey, Jamestown tops Legacy 3-2, and at last look, Williston leads Dickinson 4-0 late in the third. Minot Jets hosting Legacy Bismarck High in girls hockey earlier today. Visitors leading 1-0 in the third, and Misty Richardson has a breakaway. It deflects off the pipes and remains out. Still a 1-goal game. Majets with it now in the offensive zone. Crowd forms near the blue. Julia Stoner nearly flicks it in, but Riley Otto smothers the puck in time. Her net was impenetrable this evening. Other side now, Richardson with another shot, and it's a glove save by Promessa Phelps. Great game for the goaltenders. Phelps had 18 saves. Legacy Bismarck High takes this one 1-0. Mandan Braves girls hockey opened its season tonight against the Williston Coyotes. Mandan took control of the puck early, but the Coyotes' Emily Fuchs keeps meeting the challenge, making save after save. And it was a save fest throughout the first period. Braves dominated possession but couldn't find the net, while the Coyotes got a few shots on goal. The first period ended scoreless, and then Mandan pulls away to win 4-0. And it was a 3-0 night for girls hockey teams from Bismarck Mandan. Century registers a 6-4 win against Jamestown. Patriots finally get a win in regulation after an overtime win versus East Grand Forks and a shootout win over Minot. That's all we have in sports.